Hello, welcome to my videos and my blog. In this time, I'm going to talk about what happened yesterday on Leagues Cup 2024, Day 5, where yesterday returned the activity in the Leagues Cup. When remember that the last Monday where did no teams played because the last Sunday finished the fixture number one, and yesterday started the fixture number two. Yesterday we had five games. Where in the first game, San Luis lost 2-3 against Montreal. In the second game, Tuzos del Pachuca tied 1-1 against New York Red Bull, but unfortunately, Pachuca could winning the penalty shootouts, and they lost 4-1, but they got 1 point. In the third game, Minnesota defeated 1-0 Necaxa. In the fourth game, I think that this is the biggest surprise until this moment. Rayados and Monterrey lost 0-2 against Austin. Rayados play a very bad game, and maybe the most probably is that the Monterrey head coach Tano Rodriguez, Tano, is gonna to be fired if they are eliminated in the group stage, or they did a very bad performance in this tournament. And in the last game, LAFC tied 2-2 against Vancouver, where they were trailing 0-2, but they tied the game 2-2. But unfortunately, from the LAFC, lost in the penalty shootout 2-4 against Vancouver. And again, another day happened yesterday of activities, and no Liga MX team, Liga MX team could get the victory. So let's start. I think that one of the reasons of the no Liga MX team have won yet is because the Liga MX teams are playing in away country and away stadiums, and because most of the Liga MX teams, if not all of them, don't want to play this tournament because it's in the middle of the tournament, and this tournament, the Leagues Cup, doesn't have any value to the Liga MX. So let's start with the first game, San Luis 2, Montreal 3. About this game, Montreal had an easy game, and Atlético San Luis didn't play a very good game, where Montreal were leading the game 2-0 in the halftime. In that moment, the game was over. The Atlético San Luis put a motion where they had two penalties shootout that they scored, where in the first penalty shootout, the minus 77, Atlético San Luis reduced the difference to 1 goal difference, but 5 minutes later, Montreal scored the third goal, and that was over, and they won the game 3-2. And in the second game, Pachuca and New York Red Bull tied the game 1-1. To be honest, New York Red Bull was better team. They played better than Pachuca, but Pachuca could get the tie. About this game, both games were scoring the second half. When the minus 47, New York Red Bull took the lead, but 9 minutes later, Pachuca tied the game with Salomon Rondon scored the only goal from Pachuca. The game was forced to the penalty shootout, and unfortunately, Pachuca lost the penalty shootout and Pachuca won the penalty shootout 5-4. With this score, Pachuca is the first Mexican team that can defeat or tie the game and winning the penalty shootouts in all this edition. This is a shame for the Liga MX teams. And in the third game, Minnesota defeated 1-0 Necaxa. About this game, to be honest, Necaxa was the best team. Unfortunately, Minnesota scored the first goal in the minus 10 by a penalty, where Robin Lott scored the first and only goal of the game. And in the minus 20, Minnesota one Minnesota player, Hugo Bacharak, received a red card, and since that moment, Minnesota played with one man less, and Necaxa couldn't take advantage of this because they were the best team, because they were attacking, but they couldn't score any goal. Minnesota could resist, and they didn't allow any goal, and they won the game 1-0. What a shame, because it's not possible that Necaxa couldn't score a minimum 1 goal and force the penalty shootout when they played with one more player for more than 70 minutes. What a shame. And in the fourth game of the day, and maybe the worst score, Rayados lost 0-2 against Austin. To be honest, this was a close game, and I think that Rayados was a little better than Austin, but Monterrey couldn't score any goal, And unfortunately, Austin had two opportunities and they scored when the minus 61 Jader O'Brien scored the first goal, and in the minus 71 Daniel Pereira scored the second goal, and this finished the game. And Austin did a surprise because they defeated 2-0 Monterrey and got the victory. This is a surprise because, to be honest, Rayados didn't play a very great game, and maybe this could get some consequences because Rayados did not play a very great game. And in my opinion, Rayados is one of the three favorites to win the Liga MX. So what a shame of presentation. And in the last game of the day, and maybe the best game, LAFC and Whitecaps tied the game 1-2. About this game, Whitecaps started winning the game by surprise for everyone, when in the minus 17 they were leading 2-0. Since that moment, LAFC started to attacking, but they couldn't score any goal. And when we thought that the game were going to finish with a Whitecaps victory, in the last minutes of the game, the LAFC tied the game and they forced a penalty shootout. The LAFC scored the first goal in the minute 87, and in the last play of the game, in the 90+5, LAFC scored the second goal and forced a penalty shootout. But in the penalty shootout, the Whitecaps won it 4-2, and they got the 2 points. So who are the table? In the East 1, no, sorry, who play? In the East 3, Orlando and Montreal are leading the group with 3 points. Montreal is in the finish the participation because they play against Orlando and against San Luis. Montreal lost in the first week in the first game against Orlando, and they defeated San Luis. So San Luis need to win this game some more and score a lot of just win the game to qualify to the knockout stage. And in the East East, Pachuca, Toronto, and New York are tied to 2 because this score, New York Red Bull are eliminated, and Pachuca and Toronto qualify to the knockout stage. So the second game, the second game, the last game will be between Pachuca and Toronto, and the teams that win that game is going to qualify as a first place. In the West 1, Austin qualified because they defeated Pumas and Monterrey. Now Pumas and Monterrey will play in the last game of this group, where the winner of this game is going to qualify as a second place and qualify to the knockout stage. What a shame for Monterrey and Pumas, because, to be honest, Austin is not a very great team, but they could get the victory. In the West 6, Seattle and Minnesota are in the first and second place respectively. Minnesota finished his participation with 3 points, so Necaxa need to win this game to qualify to the knockout stage. And in the last game, in the last group, the West number 7, LAFC have 4 points, Vancouver have 2 points, and Cholos have 0 points. The most probably is that LAFC is going to qualify to the knockout stage. They are almost there. And Vancouver and Tijuana are going to get the other spot. The Cholos need to win this game, the next game, the last game against Vancouver, to qualify to the knockout stage. Let's see what happens. So, what's next? Today we'll have 7 games. Yes, 6 games. Where in the first game, my Cruz Azul is going to play. Cruz Azul will play against Charlotte at 18 o'clock Center Time. This game is from the East 4 group. I think that Cruz Azul need to show that the Liga MX teams are better than the MLS team. So I think that Cruz Azul is going to win this game by 1 goal difference. In the second game, Santos Laguna will play at DC United at 18 o'clock Eastern Time. This game is from the East 7 group. I think that this game, the DC is going to win this game by 1 goal difference. In the third game, Dallas FC will play against Bravos at 19 o'clock Eastern Time. This game is from the West number 3 group. I think that the Dallas is going to win this game by 1 goal difference. In the fourth game of the day, Nashville will play against Mazatlán at 19 o'clock Eastern Time. This game is from the East number 5 group, and I think that Nashville is going to win this game by 2 or 3 goal difference. In the 5 game of the day, Tigres will play against Puebla at 19:30 Eastern Time, Center Time. This game is from the East number 3 group. I think that the Tigres won't have any problem, and they will defeat Puebla by 2 goal difference. And in the last game of the day, San Jose will play against LA Galaxy at 20:30 Center Time. This game from the group was number 2. I think that this game is going to finish in a tie, and LA will win in penalty shootout. So in this video, I talk about what happened yesterday in the Leagues Cup 2024 Day 5 and the game and what is going to happen. The games that are going to play today, where we play my favorite team, Cruz Azul. So this is all for today. See you next video. Jubran.